Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this green shaded semicircle with the center O, along with this perpendicular OD, as you can see in this given diagram, such that BC is the chord and it intersects this perpendicular at this point P. And moreover, this segment CP length is 2 units, whereas this segment BP length is 3 units. And now our task is to calculate the area of this green shaded semicircle. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started, and here's our very first step. Let's focus once again on this green shaded semicircle, and since we are going to calculate the area of this semicircle, so therefore we must find the radius of this semicircle first. Let's assume that this AO is our radius. I'm going to label that one as lowercase r. Then this OB is going to be radius lowercase r as well. And now our task is to find the value of radius lowercase r. And in this next step, I'm going to connect these points A and C. As you can see in this next step, we got this chord AC. And as a result, we are ended up with this triangle ABC. And now let's recall the Thales theorem. According to this theorem, if A, B, and C are our three distinct points on the very same circle, and the line AB is the diameter, then the angle ACB is our right angle. In other words, it's going to be a 90 degrees angle. So no wonder this angle ACB has got to be a 90 degrees angle, since A, B and C are the points on the very same semicircle, and AB is the diameter. So thus we are ended up with this right triangle ABC. And here's our next step. Now we are going to focus on this smaller right triangle OBP and the larger right triangle ABC. And now let's assume that alpha and beta are our two complementary angles. In other words, the sum of these two angles, alpha plus beta, must be equal to 90 degrees. Let's focus on this angle. If I call this angle alpha, then in this smaller triangle OBP, we know this angle is a 90 degrees angle. So therefore this angle has got to be our angle beta. And now we are going to focus on this larger triangle ABC. If this angle is alpha, this angle is our 90 degrees angle, then this angle has got to be our angle beta. So therefore we conclude that these two right triangles, the right triangle ABC and the other right triangle OBP, are our similar triangles according to angle-angle similarity theorem. And since these two triangles are similar, so we have got to have a proportion. So therefore we are going to have a proportion, the ratio of AB and BC must be equal to the ratio of PB and OB. And now let's focus on this segment AB. We can see AB is our diameter. That's going to be R plus R is going to give us 2 times R. So therefore I'm going to replace AB with 2 times radius R. And now let's focus on BC length. We can see our this BC length is going to be 3 plus 2 is going to make it 5. So therefore this BC length is 5. And now let's focus on this segment PB length. We can see our this PB length is 3 units. So I'm going to replace that one with 3. And finally OB, we could see that is our radius lowercase r. So therefore I'm going to substitute lowercase r over here. So therefore we are going to have 2 times r divided by 5 is going to be equal to 3 divided by lowercase r. And now we are going to cross multiply. So therefore we could write 2 times r square is going to be equal to 15. And now I am going to divide both sides by 2 to isolate r square. So therefore we could see this 2 and 2 is gone. So therefore radius r square value simply turns out to be 15 divided by 2. So thus our r square value turns out to be 15 divided by 2. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this green shaded semicircle. And now let's recall the area of a circle formula. Area is always equal to pi r square, where lowercase r is the radius. So therefore our semicircle area is going to be half of that one. So I could write pi divided by 2 times r square. And now we know our r square value is 15 divided by 2. So I'm going to replace that one with 15 divided by 2 over here. So therefore I could write pi divided by 2 times 15 divided by 2. Let's simplify furthermore. So that is going to give us 15 times pi divided by 4 square units, the area of this green shaded semicircle. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this green shaded semicircle turns out to be 15 pi divided by 4 square units. In other words, the area of this green shaded semicircle is going to be 15 pi divided by 4 square units. And that's going to be approximately equal to 11.78 square units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.